Hello guys, welcome back to another new lecture. In this lecture, I am your instructor. My name is Masuk Mia. You know that actually, the previous lecture already I discussed about the lot of topics, but in this lecture it will be just complete lecture for on the PSP. So in this lecture, I will develop on a e-commerce website or on a portfolio website, and it will be just step by step. At first, I will discuss about this about PHP basics. So stay tuned to Webgood Game. So now I'm going to discuss about this what is PHP actually, why you learn PHP. So at first, what is PHP? The PHP is actually hypertext preprocessor is a programming language that allows to the web developer to create a dynamic content that interactive with the database. So PHP is basically used to for a developing web-based software application. This is the tutorial, and in this tutorial we learn actually basic to advanced. So don't worry about this. So I hope we'll better understand actually what is the PHP. So again I want to say PHP is the hypertext preprocessor, is a programming language so that allows web developers. So actually you will learn PHP for the different category, and actually when you learn about total of PHP, then you can learn easily Laravel. This is the framework, and actually like that coordinator, and you learn obviously you know that this is the very and biggest platform like that PHP CMS content management. It that is the WordPress actually. So WordPress developed by PHP, so you know that is the huge uh, market in the world. So why we learn actually PHP? So PHP started out as a small. So PHP started out as a small open source project that evolved as a more and more people found out how useful it was. So Rasmus Lerdorf unless the first version of the PHP way back in like that 194 1994. So PHP is a must for a student and working professional to become a great software engineer, especially when they are working in the web development domain. So I will list down some of the key advantages of the learning in the PHP. So So actually PHP is a recursive acronym for a PHP hypertext preprocessor. So PHP is a server-side scripting language. So that is the embedded in the HTML. So it is used to the manage dynamic content and database session and tracking. I even build into e-commerce site. You know that actually. So it is the integrated with a number of popular database including MySQL, PostgreSQL, Sybase, and Informix, and Microsoft SQL Server. So PHP is the placingly JP in this execution, especially when you compile it as a Apache module and on the Unix side. The MySQL server and once started executed even every single of line you can just complex queries with the huge result sets in the record setting time. So I hope you'll better understand in this actually. So what is the very important needed, and actually what is the advantage of the PHP? So PHP is forgiving. PHP language tries to as a forgiving as a possible. So PHP just syntax is just C like. So you know that is the very important actually. So PHP syntax is C like. So that is the basically very important, that in the previous lecture, like that C programming courses, I already published in the Udemy platform. So you know that Udemy is the huge education learning platform, and it will that is actually premium version of the C programming language. So you know that is in the similar syntax like that PHP and C programming. So after that I will discuss about this characteristics of PHP. So simplicity, after that efficiency, after that security, and after that flexibility, after that familiarity. So that is the characteristics of the PHP. Like that, at first you will know that simplicity, efficiency, and after that security and flexibility, after that familiarity. So that is the most important cases, study purposes, the characteristics of PHP. So hello guys, after that I will discuss about this application of PHP. So actually, as I mentioned it before, PHP is one of the most widely used languages over the web, and I'm going to list of the few of the other them here. So PHP performs system function. The files and system it can be created, open and read and write is the basic very easily, and to close them. So PHP can handle forms and gather data from files, save data to file and through the email, and you can send data, return data to user. Lot of huge opportunity in this PHP actually provide us. So you add and delete, modify element within your database through PHP. So access cookies and variable and set cookies. So using PHP, and you can restrict it user to the access some of pages of your website. So you can just encrypt the data. So it is very easy for you. Actually, I'll show you in the live section when I'll just creating a on website. So that is the very important, and you will better understand in the live example. So don't worry about this. Actually, which website you will learn, actually which website you learn in the PHP, learn PHP. So that is the most important, and at first you have to go to Google and write W3 School. So that is the best platform for you. After that, tutorials point. So that is the most important. As a beginner you will learn from this website actually about PHP. So in this lecture I will made from follow this tutorials points. So that is the very important for that. I'll just discuss this from this two websites. So don't worry about this. I will explain everything, single of comment and line and every code, every single of code. So don't worry about this. So stay tuned to Webcode Camp always, and if you like this video, then obviously subscribe my YouTube channel. And I hope and I believe that as a I'm beginner, so if I forget anything, and if I wrong anything, then you can tell me obviously without hesitation. And to in the comment section you will just give your opinion, and I will improve this lecture, and I will obviously I will improve in myself, so don't worry about this. And I am a learner, like that I am long life learner. So in this lesson I will learn, and I'm giving learn actually. So in this way you'll learn about this different type of PSP, categories of this audience, which audience actually. And this PSP tutorial is designed for the PSP like that who take this course, take this course. So basically every student learn this lecture from this, for that actually audience like that. So for this who is this audience in this lecture? So who take this course? So about in this PSP lecture, no boundaries, you can just learner, then you can follow this lecture step by step. So the PSP tutorial is designed for PSP programmers actually, so who are completely unaware of the PSP concept, but they have basic understanding on the computer programming. So after that you will better understand in this example who take this course. After that, free requesting, free, this is the important free request is before proceeding with the this tutorial, we should have a let's at least basics understanding of the computer programming and internet database, basic understanding, computer programming. After that, about knowledge of internet, internet. After that, MySQL and etc. is very helpful for you. So guys, I hope you'll better understand in this some of basic lecture. So don't worry and follow this step by step in my video lecture, then you will better understand about PSP, and you will learn actually whole of PSP knowledge. So I hope you will better understand in this lecture I will discuss about this hello world script in the PSP. At first, to get a feel for PSP, and first start with the simple PSP of script, and since like that hello, then world, and is an essential example. First, we will create a friendly little hello world script. So as I mentioned earlier, PSP is embedded in the PSP in the HTML, and that means in the amongst like that your normal HTML for the HTML, and if you are cutting the edge, then you will have a PSP statement. So at first you have to go to Google. So very simply after tutorials point. So basically this is the most important for you. After that, here type here PSP tutorials points, then you will show that exactly this is the introduction part, and after that environment setup. So this is the most important actually. So here you will learn actually print this value. So that is the live session, like that live interpreter, and as usual using this base code, then you can just use this and simply run this code, actually execute this code and actually will show that here PSP, and cut this paragraph tag and execute this again, then you will show that hello world. So that is the very simple. And at first you will this is the one line PSP compiler. So for that, in the here, just you will type here, actually okay, just I am going to using this BS code for the better understanding. This is my actually React JS project, and this is the actually very important, that this is the running project now. And so at first you have to click this extension. After that you'll just type here PSP, then you'll show that this the huge extension in this here, like that you'll just click this and install this PSP debug. Then after that you can using this PSP format in the HTML code. After that you'll just install this another PSP tools, PSP formatter. This is the best most important, actually, your code designing. After that, the lot of snippet in this here, actually, so I don't need to the lot of snippet and a lot of extension. So at first I'll just create a folder in this here. I just cut it. So in the PSP tutorial, just I will create a folder like that, PSP coding. I'll just upload this folder in my GitHub. Then you'll just you'll get it easily from the GitHub. So just I'll type here code insider. I'll just create a first program, PSP. After that, here just I'll type here in the document of the PSP. So after that, you will just type here in the body tag. Actually, you will show that here is the extension. Actually, this is the PSP first lecture. Using the tab, then it will be just showing to you. After that, this is the first snippet. You will just using this PSP, like PSP, then this is the format of PSP. Okay guys, so I hope you will better understand in this example. Like that, click this PSP echo hello world, then you will show that and run this code. At first you have to create the local server on your PC, like that. Create a local server, local server. So this is the most important. After that, before freeing this hello world. Okay guys, so I'll explain this. I'll just create this. At first you have to go to Google and type here Apache. After that you have to install this XAMPP. So that's enough for you, and actually you have to go to Google. Firstly install this XAMPP. So you'll just type here in the here XAMPP download for Windows 10. After that, download this XAMPP and I will open it in the new tab. Here actually you will show that this is the very important. This is the PSP version, Windows version. After that, XAMPP Linux and XAMPP for OS X. After that is the most important. So I have a Windows, so I'm going to using this Windows. So for that I'll just install this operating system and update version 8.1.6. So that is the most important, and just click this downloadable, and I will give this link in the description below. Okay guys, so after that you will just install this Apache, and you have to install this npm node manager, like that, npm node package manager. After that you will just install this node.js. So that is the important package for you. Actually you have like that developer, then you can just using this node package and node.js and PSP developer, PSP develop version, and after that XAMPP. After that you have to go to Google and type here git, install this git, and after that you will just type here GitHub. You will create an open account GitHub. So this is the most important. You will just install this git. That is the most important for you to install this git in this from this link. Just click this link in the description below, then you will just find it easily in the here. So after that you will just go to GitHub, then create an open account. So just already I have installation in my local computer, the Apache and MySQL server. Just click this run here. After that, this program you will write in the, I just cut it and paste it in the local C drive, and it will be just where the XAMPP installation file, and after that std-docs, then you just paste it here. Okay, it will be just, don't copy this here. Okay guys, so just create a PSP tutorial code, or simply type here PSP tutorial code. So just copy this code, and you have to go to Google and type here localhost. After that, in this here just paste it in your PSP ptx, and you will show that here is the parent directory. There is nothing in the here. Okay guys, so I'm going to creating this so I'm going to creating one file in this folder like the PSP PTX. So the here just I'm creating this file past program, and it will be that is the PSP extension of this .psp. So here you'll show that is the most important for you. Actually this is the only file. At first I have to create it on folder, then create a on file. Okay guys, so type here easily in the body section. I'll just type here starting of the PSP code, structure of this PSP, and after that I'm going to type this here echo. That is the print of like that function of printf function. So echo, so after that using this hello world, hello, after that using this world. So this is the most important for you. So okay guys, so here just you'll have to go to Google and refresh this browser, and you will show that first.psp. So here you will show that actually this is our first program. So guys, I hope you will better understand in this lecture. So see you soon in the next lecture. In this lecture I am going to discuss about this PSP and syntax. So as the previous lecture I already mentioned this about PSP syntax is like that, is C programming syntax, so don't worry about this. So this tutorial I'll just give you an idea of a very basic of syntax PSP, and very important to make your PSP foundation strong. So at first you have to go to Google and type here localhost PSP, just like that. After localhost, after that index.php, then after that your file name in this here. So that is the your local server for your PC, so don't worry about this. Now I'm going to discuss about this escaping to PSP. The PSP parsing engine needs to away different like the differentiate PSP codes from the other elements in the page. So the mechanism for doing so now as escaping to the PSP. So there are 4 ways to the do actually. So at first you'll type here you'll just type here this the very simple PSP. After that, so this is the escaping to PSP. So if you use this style, then you can be positive that your text will always be correctly interpreted on your compiler. So you'll you'll you will know that this when just you will run this your program, then your compiler and your local engine working this and check this line. Okay guys, so at first you will your local engine like they don't understand in this spacing and white spacing, but you will just don't this run the don't give this like that using this syntax. Then you will just run this program, then you'll show that syntax error and unexpected token like this quotation expecting into the file. That is the very important for you. So this is the error for token, so this is the very important, and we will fix this bug. Okay guys, so I hope you will better understand in this example. After that, here is the another example like that ASP style text. ASP style text, so that is the most important, and we will show that in the file of HTML, then we will comment this line easily. Okay guys, after that here we will just using this system, so that is the most important, and in the here you will using this dot 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 to use ASP style text. You will need to the set of configuration option in your in your php.ini file, like that, php.ini file. So that is the very easy, but in the here I don't need this stylus. Okay guys, so after that HTML script tags, I will just define this as HTML scripting tag on your file. Actually a comment is the option or portion, like that. This is the comment. So portion of a program that exists only for the human reader and stripped out before displaying the program result. There are two commenting format PHP. So single line comment, actually you'll use it using this comment of anything in the here. So guys, in this lecture you will learn different type of PHP script and syntax, actually. So this is the commenting of the PHP script. Okay, so I hope you will better understand in this example. So this is the very simple. After that you will just using this another option, like that. And after that you will just using this another multi-lines comment. So there are generally actually used to the provide Pescodo, like the algorithms and more details. So explain when the necessary multi-line style of the commenting is the same as a C programming. So here are the example of multi-lines, like that. So this is tag, multi-line tags, and using this actually. So I will show that here is the PHP style tags, and here is the this is the tag actually.